You know, there are three questions that those of us who have had a stroke are always wanting the answers to. And those questions are, number one, will I recover? Number two, when will I recover? And three, how much will I recover? Well, you know, we are all different, and our strokes are different. But early in the discussions with the professionals, they always seem to start that discussion with the phrase, well, you know, there are no guarantees. Well, I've come to wonder if that shouldn't be restated, because there is one guarantee. You know, God has made our bodies to heal. But if we sit around and wait for someone else to do it for us and complain, we probably won't recover much at all. We have to get up, get busy, stay active, and the recovery is more up to us than what the professionals say might happen. Now, for reference, my stroke was 3 years ago. I lost my whole left side. My leg, my arm, my hand. Yes, it was miserable. It was hard, and it was discouraging. But there's no use living in the past, so that's all I'm going to say about that. Let's look at the future. Well, before my stroke, I was kind of a handyman, a do-it-yourselfer. I love to do projects around the house. Now, our deck needed some repairs. It's not done yet. I've been working on it. But I made this video of me doing work on it for the purpose of letting you that are wondering if you'll recover, how much you'll recover, and when you'll recover. So as you watch this video, don't focus on how I'm doing it. Focus on that I am doing it, and you can too. If you look close as you watch this, you're going to see my right side still doing all the work. But I'm now engaging my left side, moving my arm and my fingers. Sure, I could have asked someone else to do it for me, but I want to get back to doing the things I love to do. I move slower, but who says I have to move fast anyway? My balance is still a little wobbly, but I can still get things done. I'm not there yet, but I am on my way. I have to stop and rest now and then, but that gives me time to appreciate and evaluate what I'm doing. All I want you to see is that things do get better. So what are the answers to those questions I asked earlier? Will I recover? Well, not if you sit around and complain and don't do anything about it. You know, our therapy comes to an end at some point. We get discharged, and it's up to us to start doing things. So it's very important that we take charge of our own stroke recovery. How much will I recover? Well, how hard do you want to work? I know that's kind of a simple answer, but it's really true. If you sit around and don't do anything, you're not going to recover much. And when will I recover? Well, that question is different for each of us. It really depends upon the stroke. So is it true that there are no guarantees? Well, yes and no. There is no guarantee as to how much we'll recover, but there is a guarantee that we won't recover much if we don't get involved. Stay active, stay busy, try to get back to doing the things that you love to do. They will be different, slower, and we may need help with things, but we can recover, we can get better, but it does take time. So you can do again some of the things that you did before. But here's one thing. There's nothing to gain by sitting around and complaining. But there's a lot to gain by getting up, staying active, and doing the things that we love to do. Stay active. Work hard. Focus on what you can do, not on what you can't do. This is your stroke, and this is your recovery.